Welcome to Ask and Learn.
So for this question, we want to find the volume again obtained by rotating the region bounded by x equals 2 times the square root of y, x equals 0, and y equals 9, rotated about the y-axis. So once again, we want to start off by drawing the region. So the x equals 0 is just the y-axis line, so we don't really have to care about that. The y equals 9. We can just call it like that. Now the x equals 2 times the square root of y. So typically the square root of y looks like this kind of shape, or this kind of shape. But the 2 times the square root of y, basically what it does is that it basically makes it wider. So it's still the same shape. We don't really care about what it specifically looks like because this is just a rough sketch. So if we draw across the y equals 9 line, you'll see that this is the region we are rotating about the x-axis, about the y-axis, excuse me. So once again, you'll see that we are actually making circles. So this brings us to the cross-sectional area function, and in this case, it will be in terms of y equals pi r squared. R is equal to 2, because in this case, r is equal to the x value, so you can just plug that in, and so therefore ay is equal to pi times 4y. Now that we know that, we can go into the integral itself. If you look back, you'll see that we'll be integrating from y equals 0 to y equals 9. And we just put in the previous cross-sectional area function into the integral. So it's 9. dy. We can pull out the 4 pi because that has nothing to do, that has no relationship with the y. So that's still from 0 to 9 of y dy. And so we know that the antiderivative of y is just y squared over 2. So that's 4 pi y squared over 2 from 0 to 9. Now by the fundamental theorem of calculus, we can just plug this in. In this case, the 0 doesn't matter because 0 squared over 2 is just 0. So we just need to evaluate it at y equals 9. So that equals 4 pi times 9 squared is 81 over 2. These two cancel out. This becomes a 2. So 2 times 81 is just 162. So you get 162 pi as your final answer for the volume.